Alright. Alright, let's see who's in the chat. Let's go. Let's start this stream. As you can see, there's no train running, and there might not be a lot today. I need to do certain things on the layout, and I figured instead of hiding alone in my cave, I'd do the stream. Yes, I have protective goggles. You'll see soon why. The stream will be about doing some wiring, some work on the layout, just hanging out at the same time. So I will be, like I said, wiring this whole thing and taking it slow, checking the chat, making sure people are answered when they ask question, but I will only be in and out. My headphones are for my own music, so I can actually work properly on things. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're actually gonna run some trains to get them out of the way. I don't want them here on the layout in this area when I work, and I figured let's at least have some fun doing that. Once that is done, well, we'll be able to work on stuff. So alright, so let's go through the chat. My mouse is not wireless, so give me a second there. And the screen is not the biggest, so hi Jim, must be very quiet. I have my headphones, so you don't have to be quiet. Hi Caboose, hi Ken, hi RDGK, which you told me your name. Don't remind me. I know your name. Oh, God damn it! I know. You told me multiple times. I'll remember. Don't tell me. So hi Lucky Kevin. Hi Heli. Hi Tinsley Field. Hi Great Northern. That's Greg. I remember. Do I? No, just modern, just for fun. Hi Mustache Mike. Just making sure. Dennis, of course, yeah, I know. You told me, hi Dougler. You told me multiple times, Dennis, and I somehow forget. I don't know why. Just making sure. All right, so now that there's people in the chat, hi Lynn. Let's start working on this. Let's start by moving the train out of the way, and then we'll actually have close-ups of the work I'm doing. I have my soldering iron. I have actually bought a 6-pack of wires. These are cheap wires, but they are 22 gauge, and it's 6 different rolls, so I can actually identify by color. And I thought it would be a good idea to use those as work. I will mute myself a few times because I will have to drill some holes with my drill, and that's very noisy, so when I do those, I will mute myself. But let's start by moving the trains out of the way. These will just be removed by hand. Here. so this one's gonna be out of the way. Alright, the last one to move out is the V-rail, but this one I'm just going to take it off by hand. Alright, so... hi, Holly. Alright. So, now that this is clear, I'm not going to do inside the roundhouse today. This one is a little bit more complicated. I'll go grab the drill to drill these. Well, not there, but around them to solder, and I do have my soldering iron. So the protective glasses is both for the drill and for the solder. I've had a few times where it makes bubbles and pops, and I don't want that in my eyes. Alright, so let's pop the 22 gauge wire open and see how wide I need the hole. Hi, thank you, Mustache Mike. Here, an extra coffee for getting you up. Well, I wouldn't say early. I actually got up late today, but I do appreciate it. I will go. You know what? Because of that, I will go make myself another coffee. It actually sounds really good right now. So I'll prepare this, and I'll actually let a train run while I go grab myself a coffee. Thank you, Mike. Thank you very much. I will actually go in front of the camera so you guys can see me at least, because right now it's a pretty empty stream. So, no, I'm not leaving that there. I'm just opening it up. Alright, so... well, yeah, I got this on Amazon for pretty cheap, actually. It's a simple 6-pack of, I think, 3 meters each. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe 3 meters each, or 10 foot each of, well, not 10, but 9 and 9. No, the color I want, black, white, red, green, blue, yellow. So yeah, it was a 6-pack of wires that have dispensary cable out of the box, so I don't need to create my own cable management thing. I can just use the integrated one, which sounds stupid, but solves a lot of problems with organization when you're not organized like I am. I would highly recommend. I should create myself an Amazon affiliate link to provide you with these things, because these are actually useful, right? They're simple, but they're useful. So green and blue. Actually, blue needed to go. I actually completely miss along my stuff, so green's gonna go actually here. Yellow's gonna go here. Red and white are gonna switch. So, because I do more black and red, blue and white. Due to Kato Unitrack system. Black and red for accessories, blue and white for track. And then green and yellow simply for well, other stuff. Oh, Dagentai is in the house. Oh no, Don Cleash. So, I'm actually really tempted for that copy. Hi, Pine Valley. All right. I appreciate every one of you coming in today. I don't know how many people are going to be here. Like I said, this is not the conventional stream of running trains, but I figured it could be more fun than not any stream. So just to show you guys, this is what I mean. There's wires coming out here, and it dispenses the wires for you, so this avoids of a lot of headache for storage of the wires. Alright, let's clean up this. And let's run actually, let's make sure the track is clear. Then let's run a train while I go make myself a coffee. Courtesy of Mustache Mike. So, alright. Oh, this looks good. Can you see the train properly? So you get the bridge, you get this, you get the overall, and yeah, there's me that's not gonna be there, but I'm pretty sure I have another angle I could put the workshop instead of me. Workshop. So, 4. Gonna move to the upper corner there. Turn on. Turn off the face cam. Mute myself. Hello, I'm back. I will turn my camera, even though you can't see me right now. Alright. I will turn on my camera. And boom. Boom. There you go. Alright, so... let's go through the chat again. I've been out for a little bit. Just making sure, so... Alright. Hi, Jay. Alright. No worries. Again, I'm just doing some yard work. I'm doing yard work, but not the regular yard work. I'm gonna work in the yard. So it's gonna be an in and out fly on the wall stream. Decided to just chat once in a while. Lynn McCurdy. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Jay, and thank you to Lynn for coming in. Alright. Alright. Doc and Ty David. So, let's see. Alright. You... yeah, Don, if you have extra rain, you can send it towards my place. We're already having some drought, and we're not even in the summer yet, so, I'll worried. Just making sure I'm not missing anything important. The coffee is being brewed right now, so just to let you guys know. Guys and gals. Alright, just making sure I'm not missing anything. Fans, you should watch the... Oh, I will. Sorry, I just realized how peaked I did. I will... my music's loud. I will watch your video. Jay, I just... I watched Dave's video this morning when I got up, so... I've been out of YouTube for the... no, not the... I haven't been on YouTube at all yesterday, so I just want to say thank you to everyone who subscribed, by the way. I know a lot of people have been subscribed for a while, but also the new people. I'm at 879 last I checked, so very, very happy and very thankful to Dave. I don't know if he'll be able to show up today, but hope so. If not, well, it's okay. He also has a family to take care of, so not blaming him whatsoever. Why is my phone bugging mid-song? There was a mosquito. There's no more mosquito. And another mosquito. I think there's a defect in my in my screens and my windows, so I will have to take care of that. Alright, just making sure I'm not missing anything. Alright, the chat is good. I'm gonna go upstairs, grab my coffee, come back down, turn off the train in a safe spot, and start drilling. So, it'll be a fun little work stream. Yard work stream, but not the regular yard work. I am back. I will park the freight train and start working. Oh, Jim is making a video. He says it's for Holly, but let's face it, we'll all enjoy it. You can't deny that we'll all enjoy that video, Jim. Hi, Sudbury. Thank you. Now you will see my setup no longer in action because you will see me in action. I will be drilling some holes to wire the roundhouse. So the wires are... this would be the perfect size per wire. I'll do a hole per wire. Yeah. Alright. Not the best drill, but I bought it a few years ago. That's what I could afford. And later I'll get some better tools. Want some Makita stuff. Alright, let's so I will mute it when I start drilling. To let everyone know, the plans are I'm gonna just wire the outside track. I won't wire the yard yet. I will drill a hole for the wires for the this section, and I will solder the wires directly to the track. Let's actually move this camera so you can see better what I'm working on. Well, it's not showing what I want to show. There you go. So, oh, well, core drill might be annoying, but also never dying, right? So, never have a problem, a battery problem with those. Ah, that's nice, Holly. Holly Tree Junction. That could be your YouTube channel name as well. So yeah, I will be soldering the wires directly to the tracks, and I realize I'm no longer in cam. There you go. So yeah, I will be soldering directly to the tracks. It's going to be much easier that way, and I will put them at the end of the tracks, simply out of ease. Maybe not this one, I'll put them here, but usually I'll put them at the end of the track since they're one single flex track piece. Other than this one, the only other one will be here because there's a switch and I want power to both switch. It'll be the same everywhere. So let's get drilling. I forgot to mute myself. Oh, sorry, I was muted. So, just reading something. Perfect. So apparently, first drill hole I made was straight into a beam, which I can't put the wire through the entire beam. I'll do the other ones, and I'll come back to this one when I have a solution for it. Whoops. Alright, I'm back. Most of the holes are drilled, except for this one because it's on a beam. I will figure that one out later. As I said, these will be wired differently. Not differently, but they will be wired independently. This one is going to be somewhere, I don't know where. One here, one here, one here, one here, one there. I will use blue and white because that's what Kato uses for their unitrack power, and it's going to be easier to just follow the same wiring diagram. Not diagram, but same wiring plan. I will have to pass the wire, so I want to make a control panel outside there, just making sure. So I'll just have the wires reach a little longer than this here, and I'll build the control panel afterwards. Let's send some blue and white down there. And I'm making sure that they're all wired the same way so that nothing shorts. So right now, according to the track plan, blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue, white. Alright, it's going through. I will actually mute myself. I want to drill some holes through the beam so that the wire's all tucked out of the way. And I will change the drill bit to have bigger holes so they're one hole per track, not just per wire. It's going to be easier to identify everything. This one goes here. Why is my music stopping randomly? Alright, so mute so you don't hear me do this. How many tracks is there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so I need to drill 6 holes underneath. The holes are drilled underneath. Alright, I will meet you guys again. I need to enlarge the wire holes for 2 wires. Apparently I was just underneath the size. Alright, the drill died right before I was done, so 5 of the 6 wires are fixed. I will fix the 6th one. Let's hope that the wires are properly sized. Alright. Now, let's first take a sip of coffee. Shout out to Dave for the mug that I love. That's my only mug, that's the only merch I bought from him, but it's definitely my favorite, so I want to plug it. And YouTube is being a little problematic. So, for music, alright, I will listen to YouTube music instead, which I can play the exact same things here. So turn it on. There you go. Alright, so, shout out to Dave for his nice coffee mug. Mine's dirty because I've been drinking coffee out of it all day. But it is a great mug. If you want to encourage him, don't forget to go there. So, wires there are ran through. So next step, let's chop them off, because I don't need more length. This, so one is ran through. Sorry. Next one. Why did the blue roll back inside itself? Come on. Well, it's not so recommended now if it can't hold its own wires. The holes are too big for the size of the wires, so there's no tension in them. and I don't want half a foot unrolled just to keep them outside of the box. I'd like them to be, you know, a few inches tops out of the box. It's a little ridiculous if it can't do that simple thing. I know it's a simple cardboard box, but having, you know, holes that don't eject the wires isn't so hard to make. Alright, so blue and white again. Let's follow the same line. This one's going to be a little longer, actually. Right, the wires are ran through. Let's get these wires out to front. I think I'm gonna run out of wire before the end. Second one, proper length. Let's cut them off. I'll get some wire snippers that are not this long. It's gonna be easier to work with. I have them right there. Oh, thank you, Mustache Mike. Here's another fiber fry. Am I that bad? All right, and my screen turned off. There you go. All right, cut them here, and next ones. Are you blaming my eye-hand coordination for the wires being stiffy and rolling back into the boxes? Because that's not my fault. One in the hole. Alright, third one done. That's going to be easier. So I guess that fiber helped. Oh, thank you. Which is Doc and Ty David. I will. So, actually, for videos, the next video is not edited yet, but is filmed, and it's a DCC install of my SD60 in HO scale. And the video after, of course, the white one actually rolled back again. I guess my eye-hand coordination is just that bad. Just a sec, Kevin. I want to read your suggestion. I just want to fix this first, because that is just annoying at this point. There you go. So, I will go read your suggestion. Just give me a second. Okay. I will. Give me a second. Alright, so someone else's suggestion. So, Peter. Oh, hi, Peter. 2 p.m. I missed it. Peter, Kevin, put 2 layers of masking tape and pull the wires through. Oh, that's actually smart. That's actually really smart. Thank you. I will be doing that. Hi, Josh. So, actually, where is my masking tape? let's do that actually. So yeah, as I was saying for videos, sorry about that. I have, like I said, the next video for the coming week is the SD60 DCC conversion, and it's filmed, just not edited. But next week's video is also already filmed but not edited, and it's a layout tour of my friend's and HO scale layout that we're building together. Actually, I'm helping him build it, so I figured, with his permission, which I received, I would show you guys and gals what I did so far. I think it's gonna be fun. Oh, David's here. Right, so I'm following Peter's trick by adding masking tape inside the box where the holes are and poking tinier holes to add friction. And it's already working. Thank you so much, Peter. I just need to make sure I poke the hole where there's not cardboard. Just give me a second there. How am I missing the hole so bad? Okay, so 2. Where is the third one? So the idea of the masking tape is great, except I never know where the hole is. So that's suboptimal. There you go. Right. This actually worked good. There you go. Again, thank you, Peter, for this, and thank you, Kevin, for notifying me. Now, this actually worked great for tension. Alright. Next, this track. It's always blue that way. There you go. And clicking wire might not fit through as well. This one does. No, it got through. Yeah. Properly. There you go. Actually, that's coming alongside, but that's fine. Pull. Fit. And cut. Cut. Man, this masking tape trick was amazing. Thank you very much. 5th wire, and the 6th one, there's no holes yet because I hit the beam. Yeah, this one's not gonna fit the real, I don't think. No. Go. Perfect. So, put these right there. And the 6th one, I need to figure out what I'll do to pass the wires. Nope, 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 nope. Don't do that, please. Don't do that. Not yet. There you go. I will take my drill out and try to find a way. Maybe here. Mute. Alright, back. So, now that we've found a way to pass the last set of wires, that's what we'll do. Right through this one, both wires. This worked great. Right, this one we're gonna extend it here, cut them there, move this out of the way, get the Dave mug, and start soldering This is why I didn't want to do scenery here first, because if I did, I would have to put that over my scenery, which would not be good. Actually, the station's not going to reach. I will go grab an extension. There you go. Now let's turn this on. I think Dave will recognize this soldering station. It's the same one. Well, it is the one that he sent me, the same one as he uses. Sent me this as a gift a while back, and I've been using it actually, just not on camera because I usually don't do this. I decided to do a little something different today. Alright. So, we'll actually pull the wires out a bit. Nope, don't. So I can strip them. Not too much, just enough to have access. So, let's bring the heat up to 400. Oh, 405. Alright. We have the flux. I have a flux applicator. And I have soldering. I have solder as well. So let's put a bit on the wires and a bit on the rail. Actually, let's position myself a little better. This is fine. It's fine. So, So, it came with some, what is it called, some third-hand claws. So let's use them. Right. I knew I forgot something. I do have a fume fan, and I forgot to use it. Alright, so this wire is in and soldered there properly. Let's do the other one. A bit of flux. So solder a soldering iron, because you need that. And yes, it technically will impede the trains the way it is, but that's a good thing because we want to stop the train there. So what's the message? Your flux is blocking your work, sir. Oh, yep, thank you very much. So my window is actually open right now because I have a window near and it's nice outside, but I still wanted the fan to not have the fume come up to me and actually go somewhere else. So I got that solved. Let's pull these wires down. There you go. And one complete. Next. This one, actually, the holes are not the right spot because... Shoot. I need to put the holes outside, so I need to drill that again. Mute so it's not too horrendous for your ears. I'm back. Alright, got the wires out. Let's strip them. I'm using some AIM Nitroflux. It was soldering paste. It seems to be made for this, so that's the one I'm using. So Dave said something and now it intrigued me. I was so obsessed with the idea of it had to be postponed. Just use this. Dave, may I get the link to your, just send it on Messenger please, to those mics because they sound incredible. And I know they're a bit more expensive, but USB-C is not a problem for me. So I want those mics. I want to be able to walk around with mics when I'm doing my stuff, so... please and thank you. When you have time, send me that link. Alright. Not now, actually. I'm not gonna do the same mistake again. Thank you, whoever pointed out that I was in my own way. These wires are actually nice. They're, I think, single core wires, so they hold the shape you give them pretty good. One more. As you can see, the smoke is going away, not towards my face, which is exactly what I wanted. Alright, Lynn, I can't see, are you bending the end of the wire to the track in a Z pattern? No, I'm just bending it so it holds in place. I'm gonna pull it down, it's just gonna be an L. There's no Z patterns in there at all. I'm just making sure it's holding its shape. So. There you go. Because all you need is for the tip of the wire to touch the track and the solder to hold them together. Everything else is going to be pulled out of the way. Alright, next. There you go. Another one, I would say bites the dust, but that's not the correct word. Another one done. There you go. Oh, this one didn't adhere to the track properly. Oh, it adhered to the rail joiner, so I just need to move the rail joiner back in place. There you go. And it's not back in place. Come on. Oh, oh wow. That rail joiner did not enjoy this. I will have to fix this. Let's I will just solder the track together at this point. The rail joiner was more an alignment thing, but if this works, whatever. There you go. Yes, it's a big blob, but it's outside the track, and it's gonna hold everything together. I actually want to remove the rail joiner now, because it's just popped out and in the way. instead of having that one being problematic, let's just remove it. Don't want a derailleur there, I want to use all of that track. Oh, God. Alright, it's out of the way. Alright, next. Might actually make it easier for myself and just solder to the outside of the track somewhere here. Yeah. I know it's not as pretty, but I can shorten it a bit. Alright, a bit of flux. So come on, please melt. There you go. And you did not stick. Oh, come on. No, not like that. Like that. There you go. Another one. Done. I know it looks ugly, but ballast will cover this, so who cares? Alright, so Dave, you might find Over time, the clock solar station gets loose. I just use the... Ah, okay. Thank you. Good to know. I don't use that claw often, honestly. It's just when I bring it to places like this, and even then, I prefer my my station with multiple arms. It's a lot more stable than this. Well, the base is too loose and it moves around as soon as there's any pressure on it, so... it's just there for the few times that I use it. Most of the times I don't. Nope. Did not adhere whatsoever. That's good. This one, I will do what I originally did, which is 2 on the inside. I actually went way too close. I really tried to make it as sleek as possible, but that's actually making it harder. Huh. And I'm already getting crammed by being on this side. Usually my wiring technique is to put that on a rail joiner and inserting the rail joiner, but this place is kind of awkward to do that because there's no joiner anyways. Let's see if I can get it to work the way I'd love to. The neatest way possible. This actually could work neat. Let's bend it a little more outside. And once it's bent properly, I can pull it down so that it locks into place. That's actually going to look neat. It's going to be titty and neat. Like so. Actually, this works great. Some blocks. There you go, a lot of blocks. Let's get it warm. Let's solder some tracks. Oh, Lynn, so many times have you burned yourself when soldering? Too much to count if it's total amount of time. Today's 0 somehow, but the day's not over yet. My best / worst incident was when I dropped the soldering iron, and it wasn't this one, and I tried to catch it while it was falling down. My skin looked like cooked chicken on that exact spot. So I would not recommend anyone trying to catch their soldering iron when they fall. That one I've learned. I'm letting it fall now. There you go. Soldered. Not to the track somehow. I will just place there you go. This one's to the track. This one is not. Why is it adhering to the track? There you go. And this one is just a tad bit big for a... It's a solder ball at this one. There you go. That looks neat, actually. Very pleased with that one. Alright, let's turn this away a little bit so I can have some workspace area. These... Okay, I'm removing this. It's in the way. First it was helpful, but now it's not anymore. Alright. This one and the next one. So 2 left, these 2. Then I need to drill some holes on this side, that side, and I won't be building, because that's a wood construction. I can't do wood construction on stream, but what I can do is run some train and do some ballasting here. So that's what we'll do afterwards. This is going faster than expected. Kevin Fried Finger. Oh boy. Next one. Oh, no, that's good. Alright, next. I need a little longer. Nope, 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 nope. I went through. So, there you go. So the blue isn't completely against the track, but the white one is. I'll do the white one first, since that one's perfectly fine. And I'll realign the blue one afterwards. I don't know how well you can see that one. So, I'm realizing I have this in front of my face. There you go. Wow, that's nice actually. Oh, forgot the flux. There you go. And I need to realign everything to the last one. Alright. Because it's not at the same spot at all. I need a coffee sip. Alright, so. Thank you very much, Mustache Mike. I know I haven't been good at following the chat. I will fix that soon. I just really want to complete this wiring job. And, one last here and then we'll be done. This one's gonna be more difficult because I actually soldered some track together there. I guess I could just heat up that solder and put it in. Hoping that would work. I need a stick that I can use to push this in. Actually, no, I'll just add solder to it. Needs a bit more bend. So come on. There you go. I need something to push the wire against the track. There you go, this one's in. The other one's gonna be not simpler, but I'll have to do my best. Alright. All 6 track have been wired. Now, like I said, I will not be putting the, I'm here. I will not be putting the control panel yet, because I need to do a lot more woodworking for that. I do have the switches and the where are they? Sure, they're no, those are the lights. Oh, here. I have some switches here with pre-wired wires that I'll be able to use in line for the wire, so that I'll have, this is 10 pack, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So perfect. I'll have this. Right, I need to drill that hole. I'll have this here as a control panel for the tracks, because yes, I will be switching to DCC in a near future. Don't know, I don't have an exact date, but a near future. But until then, I will be using DC, and you can't have power to every track when you're using DC if you want to park stuff. And even when I'll be all set, I don't want to even when I'll be all set on DCC, I don't want power going to those locos, because they'll have a lower power output, the system I'm going to put in, and I don't want to use said power on the area if I don't need to. So, well, yeah, so yeah, that's going to be the way I'm going to do this. But in the meantime, I'm done with soldering, so I can remove all of this setup. Let's turn it off. I always forget where the switch is. There. Let's bring it back to my desk. I'm back. I will mute myself to drill the hole for this wire, because I don't want to blow your ears. Thank you very much. I don't need the solder either, nor the flux. I will just put that away. So, I'm back. I will mute myself, drill the hole, because I want to be able to do the scenery there. So, mute. Now that is looking cleaner already. I can now clean up, actually, well, not to do a full cleanup, but prepare for scenery. This one's good. So, what color should we paint this little shed? I feel like silver roof and blue sides would work. What color do you guys want the shed? It looks like it's supposed to be an all-metal shed. I like either white or silver roofs for metal roofing. And, but the outside could be multiple colors, so I'm looking for suggestions here. I do have silver paint, so for the roof for sure. Red could be cool. Red, so red walls. I'm guessing, Holly, and yep, red, black roof, silver side. Huh, curious. So the sides are decided for sure. Red. Holly voted twice. So the roof. Holly said silver roof, so silver roof or black roof. I'm gonna let people decide. So it's kind of a brick red. Hi, H&H Express. So for the roof, silver or black? Pink. Nice. Nice try. No, thank you. Rusty roof. Rusty will be good afterwards for weathering. Dark brown. Those are not the colors of suggestion. Alright, so purple. Yeah, no, I'm doing silver or black there. So pick one. So maybe I'm not in the shot though. I will come back in the shot. Let's do it. Silver, black. Well, I meant silver or black for the roof. Purple. I'm gonna decide red, and when you guys can get along and decide either purple or not purple, silver or black for the roof, I'll come back to you guys. I'm in Canada. It would only be white and red. Oh, that's an idea. Can corner, black roof. Black. All right, black it will be. I have barely any black left, but I'll make it work. I'll make it work. All of you professional painters will have a hard time watching this, but I'm painting with a brush directly on. I'm doing exactly what you're not supposed to do for a good coat of paint. Oh, I have more black here. Okay, no, I have plenty of blacks. I won't have to make do. Do I have something to put it on? I'll put it on this. Is your fan still on? Paint is fumes. It's not, but this is not fuming. This isn't paint that has fumes. This is just basic acrylic paint. Water-based one. So this one I'm not worried at all for fumes. This one will need multiple coats because this is a plastic that is very I don't know how to describe this properly, but the plastic has no mechanical adhesion, so I need to do multiple coats so that it becomes even. Alright, so 23 more to go, Kevin. 23 more what? Subscribers? Did I lose subscribers? I was at 70. Oh, not this one. I lost subscribers! What's happening? I woke up at 880 this morning. I'm at 878. Am I that boring, guys? Oh, man. So this needs to be a tad bit darker. Okay, that's way too dark. That's no longer red. That's burgundy, almost black. Whoops. Yeah, that's purple. It's so dark. Horse. Oh, thank you. Still way too dark. I might just end up doing pure red, even though it's too bright for my taste. Whatever. Just bright red that's almost pink. This is not coming out as good as I wish, but we'll just power through. And it's not the color choices, people, it's really the applications that's not great. Maybe being outside with a can of paint would have worked better, but I don't have these colors. I don't feel like buying colors for this. That'll be heavily weathered, I guess. Alright, so it's already halfway dried for the roof. Okay, we'll set that down. It'll be dried by that point. This paint dries incredibly quickly. It's already mostly dry on the roof. You underestimate me, Holly. Underestimate me. This is very much of a trust the process type of deal. Well, would you look at that? The roof is already coming together. Oh, that's way too much paint, whatever. Hi, Peter. Hello. Oh, I dropped something. The roof's coming along already better. The next step will be to weather it, and this paint dries so quickly. Oh man, I just put some paint in my hair. Nice. Alright, it's okay. It's water-based paint, so it'll go away. See, I can already grab it by the side. It's already dry. So I'll just put another coat of red on the side. I'll put a bit more red on that to have it. So it's accidentally already getting wettered because it's grabbing some of the black paint of the roof. The sides won't be as nice looking as the roof, but that's fine. Oh my god. Stop grabbing black paint of the roof. It'll be faded looking. There you go. It actually looks pretty neat with the black coming through like this. It actually looks weathered now. No, missing some paint here. There you go. This looks actually decent, honestly. So the doors will be white. That is pretty much non-negotiable. I like white doors. I don't know why. They pop out. They look good. And, So the black roof leaking down on the sides like this will just be the Bob Ross little happy accidents that we all know. Oh, can't put some red in there though. Like so. That's not bad. It could be worse. It could still be gray, so that's how I see it. Alright, this is coming along. There's some spot there that are missing some paint, but this one will actually need to dry a bit because the paint grabs itself. This looks rough and I love it. Alright. Perfect. So, it's already halfway dried, so I'm just gonna let it dry in my hand for a few seconds, and put these back in. So these are pieces of roadbed, which is just foam, that I've put around inside there to dampen the sound of this belt-driven motor. It's so noisy. Insanely noisy. So I just decided to add this to each side so that when I slide it on, almost dried actually. This side is dry, this side is almost dry. I forgot to do the doors. I can't put it back down yet. I need some white to do the doors. So, Lynn, watch Jason. I have not watched him actually. My favorite person to watch to work is he actually came on this live stream a few weeks ago. Well, not this one, but a similar live stream with what's in N-Scale Dystopia. Denny. He's also named Dennis. Well, Denny. He's pronounced Denny. He does an insane level of detail when he paints, and he's just incredibly skilled. So, there you go. Let's use a cap to grab the white paint with this. And yes, my paintbrush is dirty. That is on purpose. It'll make the paint a little rougher. There you go. Let's put it on the doors. Oh, no worries, Jersey Bill. Because I'm working tomorrow, I didn't want to go to bed too late, so that's why I'm doing an afternoon stream. And it's more of a work on the layout with me stream than anything else. I've been busy outside of the layout this week, so I decided to use my layout time for the stream. Alright, I'll go wash my... This is with the doors painted. I think this looks neat. The sides are dry. Let's, push... Oh, this isn't properly on. There you go. Why are you popping out now? So I know it's not made to be this way, but I just really hate that noise. There you go. No, it's not on. There you go. Now it's on. Building's there. This is in your way. This is no longer in your way. Hi, Julian. So I need to go clean my paintbrush. I'll be right back. Alright, what's happening? Alright, Len tagged me. Have you tried putting some super lube on the gears in the shed? No, I did not, because I don't have super lube. don't have any. Well, I have regular electrical, not electrical. I have a regular synthetic grease, but it's I've not put any on it. But it's the motor itself that's noisy, not the gears, unfortunately. All right, so all of that is in. The shed's there, so I just need brown paint to cover this. Then I need some ground covering. I do have enough brown paint, that I know. Right there. Nope, that's not the burnt umber. There you go. Burnt umber. Let's start around here. So, just making sure I'm not painting on the building. So, alright, this is actually decent. Like so. I'm going to add a bit more here because I want the grass that I'm going to put there to adhere. I'm going to put some dirt around as well. Some ballast. Like so. Not too close. Like that. And got some stuff here. I will glue after the stream because I don't have the mix done yet. And I don't feel like doing it right now, but it'll look good no matter what. This spot will not have much grass, honestly. Alright. Oh, and Skeletopia is here! Just the guy was saying I love to watch doing painting skills and stuff. he's gonna watch some paint dry, so might not be the most interesting. But hi Denny, welcome back to the stream. I know this isn't your first time actually, and I know this isn't a late night stream like you usually watch, but this is just working on the roundhouse area. I just soldered a lot of wires, and now I'm putting down some ground covering because this area desperately needs it. So alright, a bit more. Paint, yeah, paint. Paint and ground covering, honestly. This, just a bit of wrong size ballast that I think looks better because you can see the details from afar. And a bit of ground paint underneath so that the spots you miss don't look bare. Not bare the animal, bare empty. I think it makes a big difference on the layout. So this one will not be round ballast. This will be gray ballast. Alright, now a base of fine turf. Why is it not? Oh, it's not open yet. Did I? No, I finished the other one. Why isn't this one open? Oh. So even though the fan is up, there's clearly airflow because it's going that way. I'm just realizing I've been stupid on this one. So, alright, so base is done. Now I need a bit of coarse turf to add some texture, because this is great, but it's pretty two-dimensional. Some burnt. And yes, it's very loose. There's nothing to hold it down right now. I will glue it later. There you go. A bit. Just a bit here. A bit more here. So, and a bit of very alive coaster. Like so. Now it's just gonna miss some glue, which I'll do later. In the meantime, I'll do the rest of the yard. So, paint and ballast for most of it, quite frankly. The world of a difference that this makes. Hoot. There's a mosquito running around. The same one as earlier, and now I feel him everywhere, even though I saw him earlier, I didn't get him, and now I'm, every time there's a breeze or something, I think it's that mosquito, which is very annoying. Alright. Let's put some ballast around there. I see my name there. Wait a second. Kevin has got... Kevin has got done the last hour one I've got done the last month. That's what happens when you retire. There's always a tomorrow. Yeah, well, technically, you could say that, but you could also say I have someone that watches me and is expecting results. Because you guys are watching and expecting results and want to see progress. I would not make this much progress if I wasn't on YouTube, quite frankly. I'd do the same layout, just at a much slower pace. There's quite frankly, I don't work very fast if I'm not pressured, or I don't have a reason to do it quickly. YouTube has been helping me make progress by giving me a reason to make progress quickly. This one will be mostly ballast, honestly. I will add a bit of coarse turf around just to make it seem as if there's some growth there, but in between the lanes it'll be pretty much purely ballast. I have no reference point for roundhouses, so I'm just going by just going by what I can imagine would look good, and if I'm wrong, well, I'll redo it, whatever it is. Hi, Harry. Alright, so, one lane done, so many more to go. I think most of the stream will be me doing this. Actually, wanted to do a 3-hour stream, I'm more than halfway through, maybe I won't be able to finish everything on time. Huh, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So to me, this, doing this, is not the most fun part, as in the part that I get the most excited about doing. That's running trains to me. To me, this, though, is one of the most satisfying things to do, putting ballast in greenery, because that's the one you see the most progress, especially in N scale. Doing a square foot of it makes such a big difference. It's not just a single, you know, just a small bit. It's a big portion of the layout. Square foot of ground, greenery, scenery, whatever you want to call it. So this, to me, is one of the most satisfying things you can do on a layout. Almost. Happy to chat and nice. I would imagine the ballast. I would imagine the ballast would be dark and dirty from the locals relieving themselves. Yeah. Well, I won't be putting as much ballast in the track, but I do plan on doing your technique, Dave, to weather the ballast, which is to what you showed in a video of just literally putting water, dirty water, not dirty, but like dark water on top of it. So I will be doing that here, but that's going to be later once everything is glued down. I'm going to put it all down, glue it, and then I will weather it. So that's going to be a multi-day process, but your technique for the dirtiness will be applied here. Yeah, something like that, Dave. There you go. That's not looking too shabby. Alright, what are you guys saying? Oh, thank you, Dave. I like to run. Yeah, last time I did that, Dave, I roomed an RDC and a Atlas locomotive gears. So would not recommend doing that on N scale. Because the ballast gets jammed in the gears in the trucks and they and it's not going great. Salka, call me Ballast Bay. I think I'll be able to finish the ballasting before the end of the stream. Oh, thank you, Bigwood. I thought it was different than the usual I do. I mean, I am probably not going to do this most of the time. It's not an exclusive one-time thing. I will do these types of streams again, but these also make great videos. So sometimes it'll be videos, sometimes it'll be streams, and we'll have a bit of everything, right? Let's start there. Also, right, since I still have 30 of you, next weekend there will be no stream from me. I'll try to put something in place so that it's not just bare, but I do not guarantee any video. Reasons for that is it's the opening of the bike park where I go, and I'm not missing it. And starting this week, basically next weekend, I'll switch to bi-weekly streams, meaning every 2 weeks there will be a stream. I know I'm announcing this to everyone, including my friends, for the first time. I did say to some of my friends that I will be switching to bi-weekly at some point, but this is the official start. I'm doing this one today. Next week, no stream. I'll try to do a video on Sunday so we have something to watch, but no guarantees. And starting next week, like I said, bi-weekly stream. So no next week, and then every 2 weeks only. For the summer, that'll be this summer schedule. I'll come back to the regular scheduling in October when mountain biking's done. I'm going to the bike park at least bi-weekly, and I'm not missing out on such a great sport. As much as I love this YouTube channel and model trains, it's good to do something else once in a while, and this will be it. Alright. Screw it. Let's do the entire thing right away. Let's add some paint there. Are you switching Sunday instead of Saturday nights? No, Brian, actually. This was exceptional. I'm gonna stay to Saturday nights. The weekends that I will be streaming with, like I said, it'll be bi-weekly. So starting next weekend, no stream at all. In 2 weekends, there will be a stream, and it'll be back to Saturday nights. And we'll do something special. Then after that, it'll be mountain biking weekend. So I'll try to see if I can put out a schedule online. Maybe I'll put it in my I'll make a schedule and I'll put in my notes on my channel. But community posts. So that's where you'll find this. This is gonna look really nice. Man, this filled out the layout so much. This stream has been very productive, which is the opposite of usual. Usually the streams take me back a bit because I need to clean up afterwards. But no, this is great. Alright, so what are you guys saying? Thanks for the update, Kevin. I'll be watching. Let's go. Perfect, Ward. Exercise, yes, Ollie. Name told me you stopped drinking so much. I mean, I didn't tell you anything. You do you. Let's put some in the middle first. This is looking absolutely fantastic. Of course, I'm far from done, but Bicentennial stream, oh boy. either this is an announcement for a new locomotive, or this is him stopping YouTube. Retire, you old grump. I know. All kidding aside, I am not saying this to influence anyone's decision on their YouTube habits. I'm just, or life habits apparently, because JB says I told him to stop drinking, which I did not. Or I missed a part of a conversation. That's also possible. But I'm just letting you guys and gals know that that's what's gonna be happening. So there will be a post with the full schedule on my channel. Alright, so what did it say? Personal J, where are you doing this? And I'm going to be wait. Jay will have to talk in Discord later, because I'm not trying to. I'm understanding what you mean, and instead of create confusion, we'll just talk. If you're saying that you'll be away for the next 3 weekends, then unfortunately next weekend's gonna be pretty empty on YouTube. But that's just, Jean-Pierre said that he wanted to take some Saturdays once in a while when we're away. So if he knows in advance, which I'll tell him directly, I don't know if he's here. He could take that Saturday if he wants to do something. Otherwise, it'll be empty next weekend, and that's unfortunate. But that's just life, right? I'm not quitting YouTube at all. I'm loving this. It's great in so many ways. But I will need to take that break for my physical health and mental health, actually. Mountain biking is really good for my mental health. Better than you'd think, actually. Alright, I am just messing with you. Okay, I'll go read that. I just want to finish what I have in my hand there. There you go. What did Jay say? Okay, perfect. Oh, enjoy the aviation stuff. Nice. So it's going great. I do have some plans to add a bit of green, and we have 20 minutes left before the end of the stream. So we'll finish right on time, which is great actually. I want to do the inside of the track as well. Okay, I gained back a subscriber. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone, guys and gals. Alright. I had 2 tracks left. Incredible. That went slow but fast. I did a lot in the last 3 hours. Almost done. Just the balance side of the rail of these 2 sections. Right. There you go. Now I just need a bit of green. That looks decent. I need to clean inside here. Right. Now, where did I put my... Nope. This is a course? No, that's the planter. This is the course surf. Actually, better than that. I will put a bit of the... One is about to explode. Oh boy. This one? No. Which one is the cam one? Top left, bottom left? Test it, Kevin, test it. What am I? Which cam is about to explode now? One of them doesn't like something and I don't know which one it is. Now I need my white glue and some medium green clumps because I want to put some shrubberies around some areas. He's okay now, of course. Alright. Of course. But which one is cam one? Top left? Top right? Or, which one? Just so that I know which one to watch for. I want to hide my wires here. So there you go. Top left, okay. Oh, this one, the main cam. Okay. Oh boy. What to do with it, don't know, but I need a bit more greenery. Oh, burn. Alright. As you guys and gals can see, this shrubberies is the best way to hide any imperfection in your groundwork. The amount of time I wasn't satisfied with something I did, whether it was a line, a mountain crease, a shape in the ground, a crack in the actual wood, whatever it is. Every time I was unhappy with something, 95% of the time, a shrubbery piece would have made sense there. And said shrubbery piece hit it very well. So anyone who's not sure about scenery or not confident or don't like something they did on their layout, just add shrubbery to it. It'll hide it perfectly fine. No, this is... So, and there you go. I'll put a bit of the coarser. Kivo, I want you to check the wiring before putting on the ballast. I mean, normally it would have been a good idea to check that, make sure all the wiring works before the ballast here. I'm very confident in my solder, and if it doesn't work, well, too bad, so sad, that track won't be powered. It really won't be used often, so if it doesn't work, it'll be just a track for locomotives that I don't run, so... I hope you guys and gals enjoyed the stream. There's 6 minutes left. I'm gonna clean this area and run some trains for the last 5 minutes. Well, run a train for that in that section for the last 5 minutes. Where is the cover for this? Right there. So, because I technically didn't need them powered at all. Like, they were working just fine as parking for my locos. I wanted to do more operation-like, where I would pull out. Sorry, guys. For the sound. What is this music? This is just dead. Oh, there you go. So yeah, this was just for fun of operation. So, plus it's really simple. So ripping it out and redoing it, worst case, is very much of an option. All right, so let's wipe down this here. So. So this is removed. Now let's move the microphone. There you go. And let's run a train because the main track has not been affected. It was just in the way. When you're done, check your email. I will do. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Brian Neal. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. There's 4 more minutes of running trains around and putting back locos on this because I'm not gonna glue it right away. And I mean, yeah, I'm not gluing this today, so I'll just put my locos back there so they'll look even more complete. But I think this looks decent. What does everyone think? By the way, Dave, this is a different but the same car. I don't know how well you see it. I'll show you. No, I did not, and I don't care if it doesn't work. I trust my soldering, and if it doesn't, it'll be an unpowered track. But yes, I will hide my face. Well, my non-existent face actually, right there. This was a great way to spin it. Thank you very much, Denny. I think it looks good. It'll be covered soon. It'll be. I just saw the glitches that Dave was mentioning. Yeah, that one I guess decided that it didn't like life. Yeah, Lynn, it'll be fine. I don't know why she's doing that. She's actually the least warm of the bunch, so I don't know what's up with that camera. But yes, the setup is. I'm happy with the results. If the power works, great. If it doesn't, it'll be a dead track. I'll recheck the solder, but every single wire was in the solder. Like if I tugged on it, it didn't move, and the solder was well attached to the track, so shouldn't be problematic. If it is, it's okay. I'm more honestly worried about the scenery getting under the turntable, but there is a screw right there that I can remove. So is it this side? Oh no, it's from the other side. Oh, I'll figure it out. I might cut under. I can't because there's multiple things there. Oh, okay. Anyways, shoot, I should have done that first. Anyways, that's fine. I'll figure it out. I'm sure I can clean it anyways. And so yeah, I'll glue this off camera, and it'll be great. So have a great week, everyone. Thank you for coming. I'll go on in 5 minutes overtime just to run the train. We'll run this train around. We could run another one. Oops, sorry. Big change, well done. No problem, Sudbury. So yes, enjoy. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But if you're commenting, you can. You're already subscribed, so thank you for that. And let's, like I said, there are some videos coming for this week and next week. And I'll be making more content for the channel. And see you in 2 weeks, actually. So have a great time, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.